Debunking criminal defense myths. There are quite a few myths society has about why some criminal defense attorneys are successful. They imply that the successful defense attorney is a cheater. This feeling is rooted in a false premise that the police are always correct, always honest, and that the prosecutors will never bring charges against the innocent. This premise is a fallacy. The first myth is that the successful defense attorney fabricates a defense to free their client. But every attorney has a duty of candor to the court. You cannot make things up and lie. This doesn't mean you cannot expose reasonable doubt by presenting multiple plausible explanations for the evidence. The law actually requires this. In a purely circumstantial case, the state must disprove every reasonable hypothesis of innocence beyond a reasonable doubt. This implies that the case can have many innocent explanations to justify a given set of facts other than the person is guilty. The second myth is that successful defense lawyers pay off witnesses to testify on behalf of their clients. This too is false. Suborning perjury is a crime and would result in the attorney going to jail. But this myth makes no practical sense either. Most cases are handled by public defenders. These attorneys are underpaid and their agencies often have budget shortfalls. And the clients? Well, they've demonstrated poverty. So, where's the money to pay for the testimony? But wait, what about the private defense attorneys? Don't they have money? Well, besides facing jail, it's still an economic fallacy to think private defense attorneys will have the money to pay for witnesses. In economic reality, criminal defense is a very competitive market. Every year, more lawyers pass the bar exam. Criminal defense is one of the easiest fields of entry for a new lawyer. Most criminal defense lawyers charge flat fees for their services. Few individuals can pay an hourly rate for cases that can linger on for years. The increase in competition has lawyers charging cheaper rates for similar cases. As a result, the fees for higher quality lawyers has stagnated for over 2 decades. Whereas the price of gasoline, milk, cars, homes, and college has risen exponentially. Setting aside criminal wrongdoing, the defense bar simply does not have the resources to pay off any witnesses. That is a myth. A third myth is that successful criminal defense attorneys rely upon legal technicalities to get their clients out of trouble. Let me ask you this. Do you consider the Bill of Rights a legal technicality? I don't. If the police violate your constitutional rights, the evidence obtained unconstitutionally and illegally will be thrown out of court. Will this result in guilty people being set free because their case can no longer be prosecuted? Yeah, it will. But the Bill of Rights was designed to protect people from unscrupulous government actors. It protects the good and the bad just the same. Are these fundamental tenets of our justice system mere technicalities? No. The rule of law is one of the principles that makes this nation great. I hope you consider what I've said today and see my profession as a criminal defense lawyer in a new light. It is a noble profession.